The first exclusive ebook guide to buying land in Ghana is coming soon. Join my email list with a link in the description box below to get notified of the release date.
Hey beautiful people, I am Leslie Jones. Favor, if you can go to my community page and select how much you would pay for the due diligence process, that will be of great help. Thank you. Folks, as you saw by the title, update with the Lands Commission in Ghana. Should we start with the good news or the bad news first? Folks, I do not know. The Central Region Lands Commission is becoming digitized. Woo! Why is this exciting? Because if you've been following my journey, everything I have went through will soon be almost 100% avoidable. What? Folks, so we already have it here in the States. So I'm a realtor here in California. We have what's called the MLS. We get a code. We put that code in our computer. We can look up any house and get any history of that location, land, business, community, whatever. We can get it through typing some numbers. Now, in Greater Accra, when I first went to Ghana in November 2020, Greater Accra had just started their digitizing process, and it did not make it to Central Region yet, and that's where both of my lands are. So, Greater Accra already started, and that was 4 years ago, folks. 4 years ago. Now, it has gotten to Central Region. Glory. Chiefs, families, whatever, whoever, selling the same land multiple times to different people, that's coming to an end. What else? Fraudulent selling is coming to an end. All this negligence is coming to an end soon, folks. Now, as we know in Ghana, it takes time. So that soon, and I don't know how soon it is, but what we do know is that it has started. How do you know this, Leslie? First of all, I'm going through it, okay? And second of all, the lead investigator of the investigation of my first land, he told me a while ago. I'm just not getting to it, but it's okay. I'm here, I'm sharing it now. So now imagine, you get a barcode. All you have to do is scan that barcode, or the representative at the Lands Commission scan that barcode, and the history and what the Lands Commission has on that property, on that land, will be manifested, right? Because right now we got to hire a surveyor, they got to go out there and take the coordinates, which is still important to do, don't get me wrong. But imagine the process being shortened and simplified. But I think the main thing is this quadruple selling to different people, the same land to different people. That's coming to an end. So, you beautiful people out there that have an infatuation with Ghana or just strongly desire to be out there, the chances of you being taken advantage of, like us and so many other people, is dwindling down. I'm excited for you. Too late for me, but I'm excited for you. Bad news. The bad news is, like I said, in Ghana, it takes time. They have to transition everything, right? They're going from barely any database or paper database to digitizing. That comes with software. That comes with a learning curve. That comes with data entry, right? And we know technology is great, but input, output, right? If you don't know how to operate it, what's the point? So the problem is, for my beachfront land, they're asking for all the paperwork again. I'm like, where's the paperwork that you already have? This is the Lands Commission, Central Region. Where's the paper? Lands Commission rep, why are you asking me for the original deed between the chief and the developer, the new deed, the latest deed from when I found out that he didn't have authority to sell a portion of the beachfront land. He had to re-register that. So that's why a whole year has gone by just because of that. Got back to him. I said, why do you not have the paperwork already? He said, we're going through some challenges. I said, what type of challenges? He never responded to that. I said, okay. But when the investigator called, I told him about the beachfront property. And he said they're going through transition right now. They're becoming digitized. So it's going to be a process. And I was like, oh, great. But let me tell you a backstory. Why digitizing is going to be so great, because you won't have to deal with, for example, the developer. He had to register the portion of land he didn't own, right? He got it done. Thank you to the small but mighty crew. The only reason I found out he got it done is because someone sent him a screenshot of one of my surveys. And he sent that to me saying it was done October of 2023. I said, well, at that time it was in November that my strong but mighty crew came through for me. He said, oh, I sent it to your lawyer already. I reached out to my lawyer. I said, did you get the updated registration paperwork? She said no. Of course, I knew he lied from the second he texted that. Folks, I had to get a lawyer and hire a lawyer once again to get the registration. And did he give it to me? Of course not. His lawyer was like, oh, he's not in a crowd right now. Give him 10 days. 10 days passed. Okay, nothing. Then he tells me through my lawyer, I need to remeasure because the measurements are wrong in the indenture. Folks, we paid him to do everything. He charged us money to get the indentures together. Now it's wrong and I need to remeasure it. Bullocks. Okay. Thank goodness my lawyer handled that. Folks, I haven't talked to him since the Spill the Tea video. And I will not be you can't talk to a narcissist and a liar and a negligent person. I'm no longer gonna do it. So my lawyer handled that, thank goodness. He still didn't send the paperwork. You know why he sent it? I woke up one morning, my lawyer sent me pictures of all the documents. And I said, why did he send it? So obviously, my lawyer was like, he's going to try to play games as long as he can. I was like, why did he send it? So he sent the documents to my lawyer that morning. I get a call that evening from my neighbors. My neighbors are two men from Maryland. I said, that's why he sent it. Because he don't want the smoke. He don't want the smoke. He'll continue to use me because I'm not in the States. But the second they landed and he found out, I got the registration paperwork. So that's why I'm saying this digitalization is so great, because you will not have to go through this pettiness of these emotional and mentally underdeveloped businessmen. I can only say businessmen because those are the only people I have dealt with so far. This whole process, this whole 4 years have all been men. So be excited, folks. Breakthrough is coming. Let's end on a higher note. For all you out there that just love Ghana so much, there's a committee being put together at the highest level in Ghanaian government. They're working on the diaspora experience. Through travel, if you want to visit there, through land purchasing, they're getting it together, folks. So be of good courage. It's happening. Ghana is getting better. But it's just going to take a long time, and we don't know when it's going to be done and on point. How do I know this? Because I've been reached out to. They've asked for my help. Soon you'll see what I'm talking about. But I do have some tangible evidence of improvement. This is from GREPA, Ghana Real Estate Professional Association. I am part of the association in the States, NAR, National Association of Realtors. GREPA and NAR have a cooperation agreement. I made a video on this, check that out. This is the latest information when it comes to the improvement in the real estate sector.
Ghana leaps towards secure real estate licensing. 5,000 professionals has begun. So folks, this link to this article is in the description box, but most importantly, I wanted to make sure that you see not only are they registering 5,000, but it includes legal practitioners, property developers, brokers, and agents. This initiative is revealed in an interview with Nana O2. It's a crusade against fraud and a step towards international best practices that promises to elevate the credibility of Ghana's real estate sector to unprecedented heights. And Grandpa's also contributing to drafting, development, review, and amendment of Act 1047. Act 1047, I'll put the link in the description box so you can read about it.
So be of good cheer. Things are getting better. We just don't know exact dates, but it's getting there. We don't know. Oh, before I leave, can we show the hair some love? Folks, I'm documenting my Loc Journey, so if you want to follow that, you can. Look at this. Look at this glory. What?
You are invited to join me in Tanzania, East Africa, including a domestic flight to the island Zanzibar, July 18th through the 27th, 2024. Don't miss out.